Okay, so 2 miniature reviews for you guys because I rented them out and I wanted to have a bit of a say on them after I watched them. So I'm going to do this in alphabetical order. Being John Malkovich. One question for anybody who has seen it. What the hell did I just watch? Seriously. This movie is about a guy called Craig and he's a puppeteer and he's struggling, so he works on floor 7.5, and it's small. You have to crouch down to get in there, and he then finds this door, and it leads to this cave, and he gets sucked in to John Malkovich's head for 15 minutes, and then you're dumped on the Chicago Turnpike. And it was so weird. And then that's not even where things start to get strange. Things start to get strange when John Malkovich enters his own portal and is John Malkovich for 15 minutes, and then things get even more weird because Craig falls in love with his workmate Maxine, and then his wife also falls in love with Maxine, and then Maxine only loves the both of them when they're inside John Malkovich's head. So they both want to be John Malkovich so they can get Maxine, and it becomes this big fight for Maxine, and it's so strange. Great movie because the characters are actually really realistic, and these were realistic characters despite this strange thing, and I think it's handled very realistically, and it's a very nice sci-fi. It kind of reminds me of Back to the Future, to be honest. And yeah, and my only problem with it is in the end, it just lost me because at one point where they're explaining other people's portals and other things, and then when people end up being like John Malkovich for the rest of his life, it lost me. I didn't know what the hell was going on. I mean, it was strange, but I was understanding what was happening for most of it until the end, where it just lost me. And then, yeah, it's a very strange movie. Probably the strangest movie I've ever seen. Stranger than Troll 2. Yeah, I've said it. It's stranger than Troll 2. And, very good movie. I think you should definitely check it out. Next movie is Exit Through the Gift Shop. It's about, well, it's a documentary, and it was originally going to be where Terry Guetta was interviewing Banksy, and it was going to be this into this documentary about Banksy. But then they discovered that Terry was a more interesting person, and it's directed by Banksy, and it's about Terry. Although the whole movie is just this one big conspiracy theory, and it's just going to leave you with all these big conspiracy theories running through your head on what this film could be, and it's and because Terry then becomes a street artist called Mr. Brainwash, and it and okay, for sure, we can just tell that this is not Mr. Brainwash's artwork. It's definitely Banksy's, I think we can tell. But one thing that me and my mum have come up with is maybe Terry is Banksy. That's our conspiracy theory. So it's a fantastic movie. It's probably going to be in my top 5 favourite movies of 2010, of last year. And my only problem with it is it left me wanting a lot more, but that's not really a bad thing, because that's what this film sets itself to do. Because this is supposed to be unanswered questions. This is information. They can't give you the full information. You're wanting more and more and more, but they can't give you more. and the film becomes a big conspiracy theory. Is it a hoax? I don't know. It could be a hoax to some extent, but I don't know. And so you know what? I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. Maybe a 4.5 later on, but right now I'm giving it a 5 out of 5. I mean, being John Malkovich, I'll give that a 4.5 out of 5. That's my miniature movie reviews, and goodbye.